Nightmares and Shadows, a chilling anthology that delves into the deepest corners of the human psyche and peels back the veneer of reality to reveal the terrifying unknown that lurks just beyond the edge of consciousness. Within these tales of terror, you'll encounter the supernatural and the paranormal, as we invite you to confront your darkest fears and embrace the haunting beauty of the unknown. So brace yourself for an exciting journey through the surreal landscape of the mind, where nightmares and shadows merge to weave tales that will leave you questioning the boundaries of reality.
It's the simple tricks that work best. Here we have 3 cups and 1 nail, chosen at random by a member of the audience. It's the real deal. No plants.
Neat trick.
No trick. The danger is real. And personally, I see myself as more of a stunt man than a magician. I mean, that's all you need, really. If they believe they might actually see someone crucify themselves, it's electric. If you and me can gain their trust, they'll adore us. So, do you want to see some real magic?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, for my next trick, I will not be able to see any of your beautiful faces.
I would like to ask anyone who has any unusual possessions to bring them up onto the stage and place them on these plates. Oh, very good, sir. Oh, that is unusual. Oh, and I thought I'd seen it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your cooperation. Isabella, my dear, are the plates full?
Just about all set, my dear.
And have the audience taken their seats?
There's one hanging about. The bar's outside on your left, sir.
She's great with people, ladies and gents. That's why I married her. Is he gone yet?
He's on his way. I think he knows you're waiting.
Let's just give him another moment or two. I'm sure he'll get there soon enough. Let us begin. The first plate. A ball. On the second plate, a bone. And ladies and gentlemen, really, I thought this was a family show. On the third plate, a pair of handcuffs.
Now, the danger of this trick is the element of chaos that you bring to the table, madam. I'm not going to tell you where to put that nail, but when you're happy, please return to your seat. We're ready, my sweet.
Thank you, my dear. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the point of our most dangerous denouement. Its most incredibly frightful of climaxes, when I will use only the power of my mind and no help from my glamorous assistant to risk the tools of my trade for your appreciation. My dear, if I could ask you to step to one side. I know that you're squeamish.
It's not that. I just didn't want to give you the chance to mess up my dress.
I'm sorry?
No, you heard me. I just didn't want to give you the chance to mess up this dress. So I'll pass on the whole standing beside you thing, if that's okay.
Quite right. So the time has come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no saw a woman in half theatricality. There is no abracadabra. If you're nervy, it might suit to cast your eyes away now.
Honey, there's no need to get intense here. Am I right?
Who knows? I'll just be over here, out of your way. Just how you like it.
Sorry.
Bet you are. Amazing. How did you do it?
Look! It's a massive great nail!
That's a shame. You can't make it just disappear.
Isabella, please.
Come on. Show me some of that real magic.
Hocus pocus.
Regardless of how things turned out for that unfaithful magician when he finished his trick, we can be sure that he learned a lesson that he'll never forget. The next tale that we have in store for you is an enchanting and terrifying story that'll lead you further into the shadows and into an even darker corner of the realm of nightmares. some areas of the unknown that should never be explored.
Is this a window into reality?
Our next tale involves 6 strange people, a game of cards, and a terrifying nightmare.
And why is there a thin white duke?
It's best not to ask too many questions.
He'll be here.
3 4s.
This is Major Tom.
Was it a him?
What did he say?
Do you think it was some kind of infection?
Do you not know the thin white duca?
I never met him in person.
You know nothing. Let's just play.
Two aces.
3 2s.
3 2s.
I get it, you bunch of sissies. Hello, who is that?
What did he say?
Strange. He said, look behind you.
Who's in there? Is it the Duke?
Okay. From now on, nobody pick up the phone. Okay?
Ah! Monsieur! My eyes! My eyes! My eyes!
What are you doing?
I'm calling the cleaner. Somebody get us out of here.
Well,
The return of the thin white duke, throwing darts in lovers' eyes.
We're fucked.
Let's play cards.
there must be a way.
a way to escape this. Well?
At least she keep quiet now.
I think I saw his eyes move.
No, that's what he wants you to do.
What, Duke? Do you think he's here?
Have you failed him?
I have never failed him.
Duke?
This next story is going to take us to yet another corner of the realm of nightmares, as we follow a woman on her journey through a psychological nightmare.
My little Nina, all grown up, working in a cubicle, climbing the ladder, pulling office pranks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap out one of my coworkers' pens with a pencil on day one just to show how cool I am.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Look, I've been there for 3 years, and the most exciting thing that's happened is when the boss brought in cupcakes discount from Walmart. So,
Well, that's just because you haven't had any of those Nina vibes in the office till now.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. Old friend of mine.
No worries. You just missed Reggie talking about how much my life is gonna suck now.
Reggie, I thought you promised to quit the depression crap.
oh, I'm sorry, Sam.
Nina, you are perfect for this job. What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't want to become one of those boring adults who just goes through life idolizing their college dates.
So don't. You still have Reggie and Hannah and me. And you'll be making more money now, so we can go out more than once a week.
I know.
Plus, I think you might really like a schedule. I know once I got into a routine, it was way easier to get stuff done.
You're right.
good day.
Hey, do you know where my meds are?
Yeah, I noticed that you were getting low, so asked you a refill the other day.
Oh, thank you. You're sweet.
Well, I try. What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't think I feel too good, like I'm dizzy or something.
Well, let me get you a glass of water. Wow, you are really out of it. Did you take your meds today? Here. Can't hurt.
Thanks. I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
So you've been sick for 4 days and all he's done is bring you a bowl of canned soup?
Hannah.
I know I use this word somewhat flippantly sometimes.
Hannah.
He's kind of being a dick.
He's just been really busy, and I'm not that sick. I'd rather just order Chinese anyways.
That's like the opposite of the food you eat when you're sick.
Whatever. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, love you.
Bye. Whew.
You still not used to living here?
No, Did you hear anything we were talking about?
Nope. Care to share?
No, just girl stuff. Good night. Sam? What are you doing? Okay, he's gone.
Do you think they could be, like, clients of his?
Only if he's a male prostitute. I'm telling you, these are bad.
You need to get proof.
I'll read them to you. What?
What?
It's all... Everything's different. There's not even a computer in here.
Everything's different from when?
From last night.
You mean different from how it always is?
I don't know. Last night was the first time.
The first time in his office? What?
Maybe it was a dream. I'll call you later.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't really feel like talking.
So how's the testing going?
Tests are good. We should have some results soon.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You're cheating on me, aren't you? What? Am I annoying you?
This comes as a shock every time we go through this, but Nina, you have a mental disorder.
What? No.
Yeah. It's what you take the medication for.
No. I saw.
You saw what? What proof do you have?
I was in your office, and I looked at your computer.
I used my laptop at the kitchen table, not in the office. Have you been seeing things again?
I really want to believe you. But how can I? I feel so weird. And I know you're doing it, but...
I'll set up another appointment. Maybe you just need a new medication or something. I still love you.
And now let's journey further into the world of nightmares and take a look at an unusual tale that essentially proves that if we have the wrong mindset, nightmares can be triggered by just about anything.
You've been exploded.
Oh, no.
Feathers everywhere.
No! No, you chicken exploded me?
Yeah.
How dare you?
You totally deserved it, though.
No, wait, I am innocent.
Well, it was like a month ago when you, like, llama-ed me. That was rude.
tender. In Romania, my parents owned a small carrot patch with one rusty plow. The winters there were long and cold. So during the harvest, they would gather all the carrots that their cupboards would hold, and when the rations ran out, they survived on small sticks gathered from birds' nests, just to stay alive. And notwithstanding, you know, every night we still ate together at the table as a family. And this is why I Do you have a cold?
Do you remember how I told you about my friend Kylie?
Kylie? Oh, for the recycling club, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have an appointment.
Oh.
It's a live event. I can't be late.
A live event, you mean the gaming system?
Well, yeah.
Well, we sat at the table together and you have eaten your food.
Can I be dismissed?
Sure, Ella.
Dude, seriously, are you on an all gummy worms diet?
I mean, my dad's always trying to get me to eat some weird shit. So, yeah.
I am obsessed with those things. I mean, give me a rotten tooth, but say la vie. Hey, you free tomorrow by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
To meet in person, I mean.
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Give me a second. What?
Oh, Ella. It's actually a surprise. Are you excited?
Sure.
This is something that I've worked hard at for a very long time. Can you guess what it is?
No.
Come on. Come see. Come see. Yeah. Get over here, kiddo. Daddy did it, Daddy did it, Daddy did it. I first knew I wanted to grow a carrot in April. And now, we have this beautiful bounty.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Here we go. This was grown right out there. On the very same ground that you walk upon each and every day. Next spring, if we like it, maybe I'll plant a whole pack of seeds.
Yeah, you should.
plenty of pills for that cough.
I have an appointment. Can I be excused?
You seem to finish more and more quickly every night.
Yeah, I'm hungry, and I'm growing. It was really good. The carrot. The carrot was good. Now can I go?
Thank you for saying that. Yes, please. Make way for your appointment. It's like I always say, it's better to be early than late. So chop chop. Ella.
Yeah?
Thank you. Richard!
I'm going to school. Dad? Okay, bye.
Hey.
Hey.
Good to see you off the console.
Oh, right. I brought gummy worms.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah. Wow. My parents kicked me out.
Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
Huh. It's for the best. I've got my own place now.
Oh, we should play there sometime.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I kind of got a job. With responsibilities and a company phone.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw my console in the lake. I just think it might be best for you to hang out more with people your own age, you know?
Dad? Dad? Have you seen my console?
No.
Dad, I can't find my console.
But absolutely not. Oh, shoot.
I have an appointment.
This one right here. Oh my God, look you. Yes, 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 yes. Like one more of this. Oh, here's something, huh? Well, my liege, I am so sorry. Oh, very, very, very sorry. I apologize. No entertainment. Are you hungry? ¿Quieres comida? J'ai faim? J'ai faim. Please, sit. Okay. She's looking. She's sitting. Oh, she sits. Sneak one. Just sneak. One must honor certain conventions.
Bon appetit.
Have I ever told you about my jaw?
I was born with the mandible of a giant forest hog.
It is a tremendous benefit when it comes to chewing. I can crush anything with these molars.
You are going to have to cancel your appointment, Elle. And I hope that you brought your appetite. What a harvest.
Yes, unhealthy behaviors and expectations can sometimes lead to obsession. And obsession can sometimes lead to addiction. And addiction can sometimes lead to insanity.
Is this a window into reality?
And now let's delve further into the shadows and take a look at yet another horrifying story.
Adesso?
Scendo a vedere. Dai, su. Cazzo, apri. C'è qualcuno, dai, muoviti. Apri, cazzo, dai, su, forza, apri. Ehi, bel costume. Che buon profumo.
Vuoi scoparmi?
Sometimes evil can be hiding in unexpected places and situations, just waiting to exploit and prey on the faults and sins of the weak.
It's okay. Let's go back to bed.
You don't believe me.
I do believe you.
No, you don't.
I know you believe you saw something.
It's not the same as believing me. What are you doing?
Going to take a look. There's nothing down there.
Yes, nightmares sometimes literally come from within the shadows. And now, it's time for our final story. A horrifying tale that takes place at a Halloween party. The Halloween party that you've been witnessing.
The 5 things I can see. Sink. Flossing. My hands. Poster. Mirror. 4 things I can feel. My hair. Towels. The wall. Beer bottle. 3 things I can hear. My fingernails. My heartbeat. People. 2 things smell. Soap. Air freshener. One thing I can taste. Water.
Jesus, it's about time. Hey, I'm Tyler. What's your story?
I'm Maggie.
Ugh! Is that your real voice?
No, this is my real voice. Hey, Doc.
Hey Maggie, I just got your message. Are you okay?
Made it to the party.
Great. Any panic attacks yet?
Just one so far.
Remember, you're taking a big step in your recovery. Don't worry about people around you.
Okay. Thanks, Doc.
How's your drink?
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah. I haven't had anything to drink all day.
Oh.
I can imagine.
She gets it, right?
Yeah. It's been great seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Bye. Hey, where you been?
I did a lap.
Oh, you okay?
There's so many people out there, it's crazy.
Yeah, I saw somebody doing a keg stand off of a stroller. We can go if you want to.
No, I'm okay, really. Besides, Steven would be devastated if we left.
Speaking of El Diablo.
It is I, El Diablo. Who dares to challenge me?
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes! Lucy, you bought your awesome cupcakes.
Yeah, you think I'd come empty-handed?
I'm just so glad you guys are both here.
Parties are difficult for me, but I'm trying. I love your place.
Muchas gracias, señorita.
Hey, who's that guy?
Tyler? Well, he's kind of a...
A dick?
Is that to scale?
Hey, who wants to play a game of beer pong?
Oh, you mean the game where you throw a dirty ball into a cup of beer and then drink said beer? Yeah, no thanks. How about you, Maggie? You want some dirty ball beer?
No dirty ball beer.
Yeah, no dirty ball beer for us.
Please, for the love of God, stop calling it dirty ball beer. I guess I should get that. Must be my dirty ball beer that I've ordered.
Well, now that we've seen Steven, we can go if you want to.
No, I feel like the party's just getting started.
Does that mean that you would like to dance? Uh-huh. All right. Who does that? Does he know how hard I worked on these cupcakes? No, of course he doesn't, because he's an asshole.
And what kind of person makes fun of another person's voice?
I know, you have a great voice.
And you make amazing cupcakes.
Just want to rip his arms off and beat him with them.
I just want to take his little head and squeeze it. What is that?
So where are the ladies at? The Thai guy is here.
Maggie, wake up. Are you okay? Maggie. Bloody hell. Maggie, honey, I need you to wake up, okay? Maggie, we are not gonna die at Stephen fucking McDemon's Halloween party. Save a cupcake for me. Maggie, I could use some help here. Save a cupcake for me. Save a cupcake for me.
5 things I can see. Severed arm, Doomba, beer cans, Lucy, baseball bat. 4 things I can feel. Floor, my hair, my crown, baseball bat. 3 things I can hear. Growling, my heartbeat, baseball bat. 2 things I can smell. Still beer, baseball bat. 1 thing I can taste.
The hell was that?
Learned it in therapy.
More nightmares and shadows are coming soon.